Man, Aaron and Abby are my heroes. They believed in the existence of the paranormal when it wasn't even cool.
Ditto. Before meeting those ladies, I only had myself to look up to. Huh. Looks like they're still out there making supernatural herstory. Check this photo they just sent.
Holy trap. I recognize those ghosts they caught. They're all famous assassins.
Haunting the White House?
They must have stopped them before they assassinated the president.
So while they're in Washington saving the free world, we sit here looking at selfies of them saving the free world? What's wrong with this picture?
Don't worry. Before they come back, we'll get our chance to vaporize vengeful Class 4 apparitions too.
When you gonna call?
Guys, turn on the news, quick! There's something strange, right here, in the neighborhood.
You better not be sweating because you forgot my crab rangoon.
That fried stuff will kill you.
I strap an unlicensed nuclear pack on my back and you think a wonton's gonna take me down.
They're on the scene. Sir, you were the first person to see what happened. Can you describe it to us?
There's this great big giant spiral in the rip, then ghost starts flying out of it. You know, like... I mean, it's a stuff of nightmares.
You heard it here first, New York.
We got our first mission, Ghostbusters. Everyone ready to save this city from imminent death and destruction just like our foremothers?
Yes, we are!
Then let's show them what we're made of.
Joker, I am Vic.
Okay then, thanks for joining us. My name's Michael.
And I'm Matthew.
That was the intro of Ghostbusters. Just
Not
in
at all
case.
cringeworthy, was it?
Yeah, it was probably less cringeworthy than the current film. So, okay, Cecil Boleskin. Don't be afraid, not all ghosts are evil. These might be friendly. Gertrude Aldridge has returned. Gertrude Aldridge? She's the worst. Not even Erin and Abby could catch her. She's that rich guy's daughter who wiped out all the help, so they locked her away for the rest of her life, right? You know your history. Now you must do something before she destroys the museum and everything in it. Including me! And my sideburns. I'd say don't worry, but you sound like a warrior. Don't worry, we're on our way. Let's hope Gertrude doesn't consider us the help. Girl's got some extreme violent tendencies towards menial labourers. Keep talking and you're no help. Come on, let's go get her. Okay, so I'm sensing that this game's script isn't going to be its high point. A new Aldridge Manor has been unlocked. So this is the new Ghostbusters game. It's on Steam at the moment for a jaw-dropping $50, I should add. There was another. This isn't to be confused with the 2009 Ghostbusters game, which is actually pretty decent.
It really is pretty decent. I mean, it was out on the 360 and PS3, and was it out on PC as well?
I think it was actually. Yeah, it's also on Steam. It's for dirt cheap actually. It's also got voice acting from all the originals. Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, and the guy who played Winston Sedgwick, whose name eludes me right now.
I pretty enjoyed the 2009 game.
That wasn't a bad game at all. A new Aldridge Manor level has been unlocked. I tell you what, I'm such a fan of the Commodore 64 Ghostbusters as well. So, in case you're wondering why you can't hear any sound from the game, well, we can't either at the moment. So, Aldridge Manor, Ghostbusters headquarters. So, we've got the old-fashioned Ecto-1 as well. We've got a slightly better team composition than in the current film as well. A slightly more logical team composition, although the characters in this do look actually awful. Right, here we go.
Especially that guy in his hair. I mean,
so we're going to be playing this co-op. So it looks like you can choose different characters. I'll play the guy with the weird hair. You're going to go with the Goonie beard.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Or should I play a woman just to make it fair?
Is it to be diverse?
Yeah, let's go for diversity, I suppose.
Go for, okay, lady with the, dare I say it? Yeah, I do. The lady with the big boobies. Okay, let's get started. What on earth is happening in this picture? Gertrude's Revenge. Okay. Oh, so we've got all 4 on the screen. So I guess we've got a couple of AI characters with us. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're back.
Oh, and we can use a pad now. Just had a okay.
As well, I think I think it probably it was probably open broadcast software that was messing with it.
Rebooted.
Actually, I do need to just turn the volume down so people can hear our prattle.
Why wouldn't you want to hear our prattle?
Because that's clearly why people are tuning in. Okay, there we go. So, okay, so on R2 we've got this sort of proton beam
still working?
I noticed that
I can't move my character now.
You can't move your character?
Oh, there's a timer. Is there a timer going around?
I don't see. So you notice it appears that the packs overheat if you fire too much.
Still can't.
If you press right 1, it's like a reload. It gets rid of the. It's weird that you could move a second ago though, and now you can't.
Try clicking the screen again.
Is that working now?
Yeah. Can you move?
Yeah.
Yeah. How bizarre.
Okay, so by pressing left 1, it has that. Ah, here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Don't cross the streams.
Don't cross the streams. Ah, firing a weapon or proton beam generates heat that must be vented. Press the right button to prevent overheating. Yeah, so that's like a reload button, I guess. So yeah, so left button changes between the proton and this sort of weird machine gun thing. Here we go, I'm keeping on the proton pack because obviously that's by far the coolest. And then left 2 fires a grenade. I guess that was my one and only grenade that I fired when I was playing with it though. Alright then. When you see the symbol, press up to activate your PKE meter. Use the PKE meter to scan the area and uncover ghostly rooms. Okay, do you see that symbol?
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, there we go. It was up here in the corner.
Close.
I'm seeing some in this room as well, so...
Oh, you can. It looks like there's a bit of destructibility. Not much, but there is some.
Oh.
Yeah, nowhere near as much destructibility as I'd like, actually.
No.
Ah, there's one of those shimmering things over in the corner here, so let's get the PK meter on it. There we go. Blow up the grandfather clock while we're here.
I mean, this game has had quite a bit of criticism, hasn't it?
Yeah, but what I was curious about, though, is... Oh, look, they've all got different guns. Like, the big guy's got, like, a big minigun. What I'm interested in is whether the criticism is purely on the basis of the price, because I have seen it criticised due to its price. But I want to know whether it's a good game but expensive. Okay, we just got a load of something there. I don't recall the PKE thing spinning in the film. It just went up and flashed, didn't it? It would just go up. It would raise. You can fire your currently selected weapon by pressing right trigger. Yeah, we're way ahead of you there, sunshine. Oh, cutscene. It's a badly animated red skull. Game, ironically, for a game that's really expensive, it feels a bit cheap.
It really does, doesn't it?
I mean, the controls are okay. It's just standard top-down twin-stick shooter controls.
It's not a very Ghostbusterish colour scheme, is it?
Not at all. No, it's too
More like
cartoony.
More like a Luigi's Mansion.
Press X while holding a direction to, and you skip that. Okay, well, it's to dodge, I think it said. There we go. So that would be X on an Xbox pad, so it's actually square if you're using a DualShock pad, as we are. I just had a slash.
Yeah, a nice green one.
God, what have you been drinking? It's a bit too much Red Bull, eh? I'm pleased I got the sound effects on the Proton pack there. That's pretty essential when you're playing a Ghostbusters game. Right, let's vent my pack. That's not a euphemism. Oh, you just picked up a first aid kit there. Oh, I think I've accidentally changed away from my Proton pack. There we go, better. Look, everything's got these bloody cordons around it that seem to be immune from the proton pack beams. It just seems to be an excuse not to have the environment as destructible as they could be.
Found a secret room down here.
Excellent. Get that PK meter rolling. You have found one of Rowan's ghostly devices. Collect these for bonus ecto points. Okay, 1 of 1 collected. So that's the game's collectible. So it's giving us a load of points. I don't know whether those are experience points or just high score points though. Right, so this door's opened. Press left trigger to throw grenades, left trigger again to detonate it early.
I would like it to chuck us a bit more in the deep end slightly.
Flashbang grenade detonation briefly stuns all enemies. Electroshock grenade, dark matter grenade, and the slime grenade. I'm going to read all that though. Yeah, it's definitely going easy on us so far. Right, we've got. This reminds me actually of a cross between Haunted Mansion and Beauty and the Beast, which probably I'm gonna guess that wasn't what they were going for.
You sure?
There you go. Had some grenade candelabra. Right, God, my health's really low. I'm down to 25%.
So it's mine. For a twin stick shooter, it's not. Doesn't feel that.
So you were just criticising it for not throwing this in at the deep end a moment ago.
And well, yeah.
Right, we're both actually at death's door. That's it. I'm dead. Oh, I'm back up again.
Yeah, I'll revive you.
Okay. Thank you. So I guess that's always the benefit of playing in
revive me.
multiplayer. Oh, one of the AIs did
right.
it. There we go. These candles have really bloody high. Maybe we need to change weapons. They have really high health bars. It's like 10 the Division. The proton pack just didn't seem that effective against them.
No, no, I didn't.
Oh, there's a thing in the corner here. So I guess all 4 players have to go down at the same time to for it to be game over. That's my guess.
I wonder if CPU can revive you in single player mode. I've seen some games where they can't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why
they wouldn't.
I don't know why. Yeah, it wouldn't when it can in co-op, because that's the very time that it needs to be able to revive you. Here you go. It's all gone Haunted Mansion again.
Is that not one of the new Ghostbusters?
I think the funniest meme I've seen about the new Ghostbusters actually is who are you going to call Weight Watchers?
Oh, I saw that one as well. Yeah.
So for some reason the machine gun seems to be a lot more effective than the proton beam. And I wish that weren't the case, because I love the proton beam.
Yeah.
She slimed me! Oh, it does work a bit actually, by the looks of it. I'm going to stick with the proton beam just purely because I like its look and sound. Team assist, shots, whatever that means.
For aiming, is that great for you, or?
The aiming's okay, it's just, it feels a bit floaty.
Yeah, and a bit clunky in a way, you should say, or?
A little bit. I mean, it's weird. The controls are kind of smooth, but when a lot's happening, as it is now, it just feels a bit awkward.
Yeah.
I mean, for a start, all the stuff have way too heavy energy bars. In a twin stick shooter, you should have a lot of things coming at you that all have relatively low health bars.
Yeah.
So that you're basically, you know, firing your beam all around you, like kind of like this. Actually, that kind of shows you how slow it is to sort of sweep your beam around.
So to speak.
Oh, yes, it is. But yeah, it just they've just not got the balance right.
No. I mean, I think you said someone compared it to a cheap mobile game, hadn't they?
Yeah, and it does feel like that.
I hate to say it, but it does.
It really does feel like a mobile game. Right, I'm being vomited on now. So get those proton packs. You see, these books should be... There's just no way of avoiding the bastards because their health bars are so high. You see, I'm now going to get people in the comments go, don't get good and all that. It's not about getting good, it's about the mechanics. Once a capturable ghost has had its health depleted, press the left button to swap to your proton beam and wrangle it into submission. Oh, actually, maybe we weren't supposed to be using our proton beam. While your proton beam is locked onto an enemy, aim in the direction of the red arrow to build your slam meter. Oh, okay, I guess we weren't supposed to be using our proton beam then. Right, so you got to move the right stick behind you, and then left trigger. Whoa. Okay.
You're dead.
Right, I'm dead.
Oh shit, I'm so high. No, not nearly.
Right, so we've got to wrangle this fucker again.
These fucking books, though.
Yeah, this is the thing. I mean, those books, it's fine having lots of them, but they should go down much quicker. When the ghost trap icon appears, press A to throw out the trap. One of us was dead then.
Okay.
Oh. Hammer the A button. I didn't realise. It's a bit slow off the mark there. Okay, there we go. Got a pick up here. I don't know what this is. Okay, I've picked up something. I don't know what.
Whooped your invisible butt.
It just feels like a clusterfuck.
Yeah. I mean, if that level we just played was a demo, I wouldn't be
rushing out and buying it.
No.
You're dead to me.
Or in the days of Love Film, if I had it, I wouldn't be.
If this was a rental,
I'd be sending it back.
It
right
would be
now.
back in the envelope by now.
Yeah.
The points you earn in a level are used to level up your character, so you can turn them into even bigger bellends than they already are. I busted 83 to your 26.
My hell, you got bigger busting.
I guess busting just makes me feel good. Okay then. Hey! Well, we couldn't have done that badly. I felt we did really badly.
Maybe it's something to do with the thing we picked up 1 out of 1.
Maybe. Or maybe it's just the fact that this isn't really a proper metric of how good we are at the game. Every time you level up, you're awarded skill points. Skill points can be used to purchase upgrades. So, boob size up. So you can increase your speed, decrease the cooldown time of your grenades. All weapons take more time to overheat. So, yeah, I'm thinking either speed or the overheating. What have you gone for?
I'm trying to go for the overheating.
Do you not have any skill points?
I do, I've got 3 skill points, but
It's not letting you spend the point. Ah, you have to press X, which is
go.
square, to spend the points. Okay, so I'm going to put 1 into the overheat, 1 into the character movement speed. I'm not really bothered about the grenades. I'm going to put a second one into the overheating because I did overheat a lot during that, and not just because it's 34.7 degrees in the room that we're playing this game in right now. Okay, so just press the X button and then that should take us on. Incoming call.
Ghostbusters, can I take your order?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Strange name.
well, there is voice acting.
There is voice acting, we just didn't hear it.
Broadcast, yeah.
Vault must be St. Louis.
Oh no, the music started up, so I'm going to have to talk over it so content ID doesn't kick in.
Here you go, cool.
Lucky for us, you're not so great at your job, and we're spectacular at ours. Clearly you are unaware that, in her day, Mary DeVoe led one of the most vicious, ruthless gangs in the city. Static with faint, incoherent sounds. We got some EMF interference. Is she on the line? She died in the 1920s. I doubt she knows how to use a cell phone.
Doesn't need to.
Doesn't need to. The activity field from the other side has the power to fluctuate energy levels and break in a call. It can also mess up DVR recordings in last 5 minutes. Hate that. You need to come here and stop her before it's too late. The script is awful. Too late for what? Too late for for paying. God, what awful jokes. Weird, we'd better check it out. Yeah. Stop the music before we get content ID'd. Okay, St. Lou's ceremony. Early morning. You see what they did there? Morning, as in grieving.
Right, try for Goonie Bearded Hipster.
Goonie Bearded Hipster. Right, hopefully we talked enough over the music that we don't get copyright strikes. Right then.
We still love playing in cemeteries.
We're Ghostbusters. Cemeteries.
I noticed our teammates weren't that helpful during the game as well.
Busted more ghosts than me.
Oh right. they did revive us a few times as well actually, so I suppose there's that. Okay, so I think what we need to do is use the machine gun, which I guess is going to be more effective than the proton pack, and then just save the proton beam for
Catching.
yeah, for captures. Make sure you destroy absolutely everything you see. So yeah, so you've got the kind of minigun that gets a scan as well for these green things, because that's obviously really important, although I have no idea why. Well, skill points, I guess.
Well,
I'm being slightly disingenuous, I apologise. Right then, Goonie Beard. Don't crypt yourself. You see, that's the kind of level that the script's on.
did you write the script, did you?
I could have done, if I really didn't try. Okay, so we've got a zombie apocalypse by the looks of it, so let's get busy. Bit of grenade action. Blindsided, team assist. I guess because I grenaded. Right, I need to cool down my proton pack. So if it overheats, it doesn't let you manually cool it down, which is a bit of a pain in the arse.
Typical.
It's just, the changing directions is just a little bit too slow for this kind of game.
Yeah.
Team assist, shocked. What's this blue thing?
No idea.
Banished. It would be nice as well if there's some kind of explanation as to what these team assists actually are.
Oh, what the fuck's going on?
Okay, I'm overheating again. Yeah, you know, so, banished, you did this, or shocked, you did that. Just so you know to repeat it. Because at the moment I'm just randomly shooting at stuff and getting rewarded for it. This reminds me a little bit of Diablo as well.
Just not as good.
Yeah. Not as much clicking, but also not as much fun. I honestly, I don't know why, but I thought I was going to enjoy this a lot more. Even though it got really criticised. I thought it was going to be purely on the basis of the fact that it was $50 or 32 quid.
It's not a very.
But it's not just that. No, it's the fact that it's just a really underwhelming game. So it's prompting us to get our PK meters out. I don't really know why.
I think we might have missed. Oh no.
Oh no, this is why.
Oh, behind us.
Yeah, these things don't really seem to be doing anything. They just seem to be set dressing. Right. Ah, I got slimed again.
Do you like that?
He doesn't say the line though. He's leaving it to me to say the line. He should be saying the line. He slimed me. And one of them should have a fag hanging out of his mouth the entire time. We mean cigarette, by the way, if you're not in the UK. People do get confused. What's he talking about?
God, I thought my goal was a bit too big to roll around the floor.
Ill, I'm so hot. Right, we've got another big guy, so I guess it's going to be one of these guys that we have to whittle down and then get our proton packs on him.
Or not.
Or not. Okay. I really wish everything was destructible.
I'm sure the 2009 game there's quite a lot of destructibility there.
Yeah, I do
Just,
recall that
leave
being
the place
case.
a mess with a proton beam.
I mean, that's part of the fun of Ghostbusters. I mean, the first gig they have is going into that banquet hall, totally smashing the place apart.
We're getting close.
What a great film. The original, by the way, not the new one.
Are you sure?
I've never been more sure of anything in my entire life. Right, is this going to be a guy that we have to proton beam and trap? This is another thing though, how come we don't have to trap them all? Why do we only have to trap some of them?
That's a very good point.
We've played a lot of twin stick shooters lately, haven't we?
A lot of not very good ones.
Postal was good. Postal
Postal, yeah, Postal.
Right, you got to move the right stick around and then press left trigger to slam. There we go. That's got it. And then again. Oh, our colleagues are actually helping us this time. Hammer the A button. 1 time, 2 times. Oh, 3 times. I've got wanker's finger now. Okay. I'm willing to make a pronouncement on my thoughts on this game. I don't really like it.
I'm glad you've said that, because yeah, I don't really like it either.
It's really not that great.
It's boring as well, isn't it?
It is, but it's just not. That's the thing. It's just not even remotely entertaining. The script is like the worst of the Lego games, and my God, I have played some terrible Lego games in my time. Because I've played pretty much all of the Vita ones, and some of those garbage. Right, time to switch weapons again. I mean, at least this one actually has some guys to play as.
Well, yeah. Well, we can't say that.
No, you're not allowed. It's wrong thing. What's that line that sometimes? What's that all about? Is that you making that?
Yeah. Hold circle down.
I just remembered that I can roll. I haven't really needed to use it.
If you hold circle down, that line comes up.
Oh right, it's basically a waypoint showing you where to go. Yeah.
Because we're obviously not intelligent enough to know where to go.
No. I'll say this as well, the first level actually seems to be a lot harder than the second level. Because neither of us, I know one of our AIs have died, but neither of us have actually died yet.
How did you throw a grenade out again?
Left trigger.
Oh,
You missed.
Slime grenade. No, I didn't. I hit just where I wanted to.
Yeah, I was aiming for that empty spot of ground behind you, so there.
It hit one zombie.
See if there's any pickups in this bit. You see, whenever there's a waypoint, I always like to go in the opposite direction to collect all the pickups.
Absolutely.
Okay. Looks like we're going back this way. You can actually speed up a fair bit by doing the rolling.
Fireworks.
No collectibles there. What are you shooting at?
Zombies. There we go. That did it that time.
I don't believe there were any there to begin with.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
You're just shooting into a wall now. And did you see that kill? Amazing. Did you see that? See, remember, this is all on video.
Oh.
There's an exclamation mark above your beard.
God, that must be a big exclamation mark.
Beard warning. Perhaps we should print one of those out on a bit of cardboard and find some actual beards to hold them in front of.
There we go.
Did you just sneeze on me? You see, these skulls, this is what I'm talking about. This is what should have been in that first level, where they basically die straight away, but there's lots of them, because that is what you expect from a twin stick shooter. Right, we've got a blue Slimer by the looks of it. I don't know if he's going to be, I don't think he's going to be one that needs trapping.
Revive, if you don't mind.
I do.
Oh, okay, we'll anyway.
Frankly, I think I'm better off without you.
Shit.
We just seem to make a lot more progress when you're dead. Right, we're going to proton the fucker. Oh, and left trigger! Slam.
I always miss the left trigger bit.
Trap him. Oh, hammer the A button. Can you get it to the top? Can you get it to the top? I think we need 4 people to get it to the top, basically.
You did well that time, though.
That wasn't bad. I've got wanker's thumb again, though. You clearly have more muscles in your fingers. More well practiced. Oh yeah, the delights of being a teenager, I guess.
Or you're just a pussy.
Pussy, well.
God, why have enemies?
Do you know, I'm just playing this, I just feel like I want it to end.
Oh, there we go. I think we should end after this boss.
Presumably this is the boss, this sort of female version of LeChuck.
Even if it's not a boss, I think we should
Even
end.
if it's not the boss, this is where we finish. Because I'm bored shitless with this. Yeah, we've got more of these enemies that take too much to kill now. Right, where's the boss? Fuck.
Yeah, I think she fucked it off right for a whole new cast of Ghostbusters should.
That's the best joke in the game, and it's not even in the game.
I outdone myself this time.
She just fucks off like the entire cast of the new Ghostbusters. Just in case you missed it the first time.
I do outdo myself at times.
I feel your presence.
I'm going to finish this now.
Oh,
I'm just really bored. Okay, so our thoughts on Ghostbusters. To be honest, if this was one of those games, this plays like one of those games at like $7.99 on Steam. It really does.
I thought it played like one of them games at a 99p on an iPhone store, an Android store.
It does play like a mobile game. I can see where the mobile game criticism comes from. It's $7.99. I'd say, well, if you're really desperate for a cheap Ghostbusters cash in, I still probably wouldn't really recommend it. You'd have to be really into
maybe £2, I'd say, well, give it a level or 2.
For $50 or £32, I would say no chance.
Yeah.
Not even close.
No.
Not even close. It's just boring.
The developers of this game couldn't pay PewDiePie enough money to play this game.
No, exactly. Exactly. They couldn't offer enough money to turn a recalcitrant YouTuber to make out of it. Maybe Project Syndicate and what's that other one? T Martin. You know, they'd probably do it for 50 pence. But no. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching and sticking with us. If you managed to make it 35 minutes in, well done is all I can say. Lots more at youtube.com, including better games at youtube.com/ParallaxLive.
Better games?
Yeah. Better games than this. Do please hit the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed this video. Thanks ever so much for watching. Yeah, good idea. Get the end card up. Thanks ever so much for watching. Is at the top. There it is. And click on that link there, and it'll subscribe you. We'll catch you in the next video. Thanks very much. Bye bye.